I'm not going to stand for the national anthem. You know why? Because it's dead. This marks January 7th, 2021 as the biggest effed up, saddest, messed up day in American history. We finally found out that the government and the media themselves are the most corrupted people to control this country. And I lost my total respect for them. You know why? Because they never give us a chance to speak the truth. Never have our voices heard in public. All through censorship. And that's totally injustice and unfair treatment. We saw it as plain as daylight, bare to eyes. The way they handled Trump, he was innocent all the way. It tells you something. This country is corrupted. And I cannot no longer be representing myself. So instead of that, I'll be represented as an independent person. And I feel ashamed to be in this country because of it. Trump will like a lot of people and they betrayed him. A lot of them. And it makes me hurt. I feel like very hurt. I have a bunch of words to explain. It's despicable. This election this week. I don't need to say it, but it's there. You can see it. A mile ahead. Not very close. You know why? Because no one not even Biden supporters ever explained to the Trump supporters how in the world Biden got that many 80 million views, and yet when he comes around, only a few people attend. That's messed up. That is messed up. Can you explain that to me? Those far left, treating Trump and the media too, treating him like shit, all the way to the end. And the way they ban him for that, Facebook, YouTube, all his Twitter accounts, I do not got Twitter, by the way, and I don't got Instagram. That tells you something. It's not the land of free. No more. It's the beginning of Hitler, It's the beginning of a serious restrictions, and that's very sad. And it's painful for us. It's supposed to be, the Congress and the Supreme Court, it's supposed to be, they should, accept the challenge, look into the case that there is a fraud, review it, and then explain to us that it's still legit. And then we, Trump supporters, will accept that defeat. But it didn't turn out that way. That's what I see it that way. But now, for future elections, they're going to do it. I'm calling to all Trump supporters. Something needs to be done for future elections. Trump can win again, but I'm telling to all those Trump supporters, I'm telling you all, they're gonna do it again. The Democrats, those corrupted people, they're gonna do it again. We can't just ignore this. I don't feel like we should hang out the towel. I personally don't feel like that. It's supposed to be when they review the challenge, it's fair and we accept it, but it didn't turn out that way. That's the only way I go accept defeat. I won't. I can't give up. I'm pissed off, but it's very hard as me, the other Trump supporters out there, especially those right-wing journalists, podcasters, they're giving up. They're just giving up. But I don't. There's gotta be another way. I feel sad. I feel hopeless at the same time. But then there has to be another way. It's just totally unfair, unrealistic. So, sports values, I'm gonna see it as a very different way, But let me get you straight, okay? If you were a Republican, it tells you a serious lesson. If anybody runs for a Republican, Democrats gonna treat you like shit. Anyone, not Trump by himself, but any Republican, the Democrats gonna and the media is gonna treat shit because they personally don't like the Republicans, the big red. That's why those few Republicans are so weak. You know, they give in. We need strong people. I mean, I'm telling those Trump supporters. I mean, we got to take a stand. Like I don't mind if you guys protest. I mean, but I definitely gotta tell you, hey, we gotta do something with the election. I'm saying that it's gonna be useless unless you guys do something about this rigged election. Make sure that it's cerified. I mean, you gotta do that. That's the first step. Before doing all those stuff, the next step. I mean, otherwise it's useless to vote. Like, I'm not comfortable. It's messed up. The vote. I mean, my vote will be useless. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be useless. I'm just saying it's gonna be useless unless somebody else look into the election and make some changes. Otherwise, game over. This country is corrupted. I mean, I would never have said Biden into president. I mean, because no one explained to me how. I mean, it counts. The voters counts like after November 6th. It took like a very long time. I mean, it's really like illegal stuff like that, especially when you guys. When the media starts censoring all that stuff, you know what's up, man. You know that the end is coming. You know when something is totally wrong. When there's something is right, is nothing wrong, then we will have a free speech. Then I'll be freely to tell you that there is election, and I'm gonna be able to censor, especially those popular people. Because those popular people, the right wings, they got somebody. Because I don't. This affects me. It makes it harder for me to find someone. Because right now, in this year, no woman, no peace for me. And in my opinion, it's going to see me as look out to life in a different way. I see life as a different way right now. I mean, my dream is to make random videos, but the way of what this happened, I see it differently. I mean, Democrats totally dominated this whole country, both House and Senate. I mean, I'm very shocked, I'm very saddened about Georgia, but I don't live in Georgia, and I'm not a citizen. I mean, but I hope maybe it got cheated or something. But I'm just telling you. And also I'm gonna say, fuck Black Lives Matter. Fuck those black people supporting Black Lives Matter because they don't know shit. They don't know shit. All they care about is getting away with money crimes. And those weak Republicans that fail the challenge for the electrical votes, that it was a fraud, they give into it. Maybe those Democrats threaten them or something, but they give in to them. And the media, they're really pissing me off. They never acknowledged BMM as a terrorist. And now they telling us that Trump supporters are terrorists, which is totally messed up, That's racist. Yeah, that's racist. And you put it like that, like I see most of them are like white, and they media call us terrorists, So let me get this straight. So terrorists are white, right? So and black people are like, we not terrorists. Black people are not terrorists. That's what you're saying? Yeah, because I see most black people who like Black Lives Matter, they're not terrorists, and you don't level them because they black. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I see it. That's what I see it. Yeah. I just realized that. Yeah, that's totally messed up. That's why they're so corrupt there. Something has to be done. I mean, so very shameful of this American people, majority of people, It's very disgraceful. And I don't know what to do in the future.